everything we would see in the upcoming episode 49 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. After the premiere of last episode 48, we finally got to witness Vegito's much acclaimed appearance on the main battlefield, and the big challenge is just beginning. A lot of theories have been coming out regarding how Vegito's battle against Demigra, the current most powerful villain in the Super Dragon Ball Heroes universe, will conclude. However, it seems that the situation will not be so easy for Goku and Vegeta, who despite being merged, and it seems that they have the advantage, a small oversight would make them lose the fight, and Vegito in Super Dragon Ball Heroes so far has not had any victory, since he was defeated by Cumber, and much later by Broly Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker, and there seems to be no indication that he can really be who can finish with Demigra, since the current arc still has indications of extending until December. Demigra also has his trump card. It is about the transformations that this character still hides, and that he has not shown yet. Demigra has what can best be described as a god complex, who possesses an unshakable belief that he deserves to rule all time and the universe, refusing to be subject to the laws of the universe of the true ruler, the guardian of time and space, the supreme Kai of time, Krinoa. One of the transformations that Demigra has would be his great demon god form. This ultimate transformation of Demigra gives him a demonic appearance that has a large blue monstrous form that resembles a dragon. When used by Demigra in Super Dragon Ball Heroes in this way, he even looks much bigger, being the same size as an Ozaru. In this way the power and physical strength of the user increases considerably, although it has some disadvantages depending on the user. In the case of Demigra this would become much slower than before. However, he would have one more transformation which would be called Demigra Final Form, where the strengthened demonic form, the villain, seems to go further with this final form, as he is seen using it after being defeated in the previous form. Its new appearance would be a sort of hybrid between its humanoid form and the final form, although with a much smaller but more powerful stature, keeping also the reddish fur but with less volume and bristling at the tip, as well as some features of the final form in the lower part of its body as a tail and blue color. In its legs the eyes would return dark red, and the eyeballs would turn black. It is very likely that we will see the conclusion of the final battle between Demigra and Vegito in this way, with the latter clearly being defeated by this abysmal villain. Although let's also keep in mind that Gogeta could help Vegito. As we theorized in previous videos, the fusion of Goku and Vegeta Xeno is also in this same battlefield. They are currently fighting against Broly, but as soon as they defeat this opponent, they will surely come to Vegito's aid, so we would see a double fusion facing this final villain. On the other hand, let's not lose sight of Cell either. We don't know what Cell's purpose will be at the moment, but it seems that he has all the signs of returning to the role of villain. In fact, he himself confessed it in previous chapters, who explicitly mentioned that when the Saiyans let their guard down he would betray them, which he still hasn't done. And now, taking into account that the villain of this new installment is Demigra, and now that Cell is working for this main enemy, Cell is also one of the favorite villains of many in the community, and now he has a new power-up that will surely have increased his power notably. In the official manga of Dragon Ball Heroes, Cell also appeared as an intruder in the famous Spacetime tournament, and he had Vegeta in his sights, although now he is facing future Gohan and Trunks. Everything seems to indicate that the collaboration of Vegito and Gogeta could be possible in Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode 49. In previous videos we theorized a fusion between these two fusions, whose name would be Gogito, a powerful fusion that would break the limits of imagination, but the truth is that it is very unlikely that something like this will happen for now. But what does seem very likely is a union between Gogeta and Vegito to face Demigra, both fighting together without merging with each other. The official page of Super Dragon Ball Heroes shared the promotional cards of the arcade with a spectacular image of both fusions posing together, Gogeta and Vegito, and beyond the great illustration that has some take it as a first indication that we see both sharing the same scenario. Another promotional video now shows both fusions approaching each other until they touch hands as a sign of collaboration and alliance between them. The friendly clash between Gogeta and Vegito with their characteristic aura is brutal. Maybe we will see such an animation in the promotional anime. In fact, technically they are already in the same battlefield, but facing different enemies. On the one hand, Vegito Super Saiyan Blue is facing the new Demon King Demigra, while on the other hand Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker is fighting against Broly Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker. The theory we put forward in the channel is that Gogeta will defeat Broly, and then he will come to Vegito's aid. With the little time left for Gogeta's fusion, let's remember that Gogeta's Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker has a time limit, and in fact his time is already up in the manga, but the Supreme Kai of Time AEOs used a spacetime ability to give additional time to Gogeta's fusion. If Gogeta does not waste this opportunity, he should then help Vegito. The truth is also that Vegito Super Saiyan Blue now has everything under control against Demigra. In the last episode, we saw him showing off against his opponent by sending him flying, with a powerful fist of justice in his face, and in the new trailer that came out we also saw how Vegito continued to corner Demigra, without letting Demigra react to the fusion attacks. Vegito even used his most powerful technique, the final Kamehameha, with which we assume he would have caused great damage to the Demon King. But those who know Demigra know that this villain still has some hidden transformations, which could change the course of the fight, putting Vegito in trouble. We should see Demigra's new transformation in this next episode, which would reverse Vegito's good run, so that at this moment Gogeta should arrive to help Vegito. It would be spectacular to see a double fusion, doing everything possible to face a common enemy, who would be Demigra. And it would not be impossible for Dragon Ball heroes, as we have seen something similar in the past. A clear example was the crucial battle of Broly Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker against Vegito Super Saiyan Blue and Vegito Super Saiyan 4, a memorable fight, and the same formula can be applied again. On the other hand, another theory that many are beginning to comment for the promotional anime would be the possibility of seeing Vegito Ultra Instinct Signal or Vegito Blue Evolution. Both theories arise because there are many indications that suggest a new transformation for the merger of Goku and Vegeta. And well friends, until here with the preview of episode 49 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes. If you liked the video, give like, comment, and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time.